Introduction. The common names of alkyl halides are derived from name of the alkyl groups followed by the name of halides. As for example, methyl. Methyl is the group followed by the halide. That means if it is chlorine is there, then it is called the chlorides. We know its formula is CH3Cl. In IUPAC system of nomenclature, these alkyl halides are named as halo-substituted hydrocarbons. That means this methyl has come from methane, and one hydrogen atom is substituted by the chloro. So in this way, we'll name as per the IUPAC system, halo-substituted hydrocarbons. For mono-halo-substituted derivatives of benzene, common and IUPAC names are the same. That means monohalogen substituted derivatives of benzene, in this case, both common and IUPAC names are the same. For dihalogen derivatives, the prefix use ortho, meta, para, that means small o dash, small m dash, small p dash are used for the common system, for the derivatives of the benzene. But in IUPAC system, the numerical 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4 will be used. That means it is for the ortho, 1, 2 will be used for meta, 1, 3 will be used for para, 1, 4 will be used. Now we'll see one example. The example is for this formula CH3, CH2, CH2Br. In this case, the common name is the N-propyl bromide. That means this comes from the propane. 3 carbon is there. So from propane, this derivative is the propyl. So propyl bromide. But IUPAC name, what is the IUPAC name? You see, this is the propane. So we'll write the propane, and before that, one position number, carbon number 1 bromine atom is there. So 1 bromopropane. Similarly, for the isopropyl chloride, this is the formula CH3, CHCl, CH3. In this case, if you see that this has the 3 carbon, so it is the propane, and from where you start from the carbon numbering, so it is the second position, so it is called the 2, point number 2. And in the third case, isobutyl alcohol, this is the isobutyl alcohol's formula. So in this case, IUPAC naming is the longest branch change 1 to 3, 1 to 3. So both are same. So 1, 2, 3. So main is the propane. So you can write it propane. And then first position, that means carbon number 1 position, chloro is there. So 1 chloro. And second position, methyl group is there. So 2 methyl. So in this way, we are naming as per IUPAC system. Other examples for benzene ring. As you told that for the mono-halo substituted benzene, both common name and IUPAC name is same. So in this case, when only bromine one bromine atom attached to the carbon of the benzene ring, then it is called the, for common name also, benzene ring, and for IUPAC name also for common name it is also the bromobenzene, and for IUPAC name it is also the bromobenzene. But when the dihalo substituted, because here two bromine atoms attached to the carbon of benzene ring in different position. For dihalo substituted, we know that in this case the bromine atom is attached to the carbons in benzene rings in different position. In this case, common name is meta-dibromobenzene, because this is the ortho position in respect of this bromine and this is the meta position. But in IUPAC position, if we consider this is the one position, this is the two position, and this is the three position. So 1,3-dibromobenzene. In this case, where the three bromine atoms attached to the benzene rings carbons, in this case the common name is the sim-tribromobenzene. But in IUPAC naming, if you consider here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 position of the carbon atoms in benzene rings, in this case you see the position is 1, 3, 5. So 1, 3, 5, and how many bromine atoms? 3. So tribromo, and it is a benzene. Another example is the IUPAC name is the another compounds is the IUPAC name is the 1-chloro-2,2-dimethyl propane. In this case, you see that longest chain is 1, 2, 3. So 3 carbon means it is the propane. And in second position, this is the second position. In this position, 2 methyl groups is there. So 2,2-dimethyl, and position number 1 chlorine atom is there. So 1-chloro. In this way, we go for naming as per IUPAC system. Last example is the 2-bromopropane. If you see the formula structure, there are 1, 2, 3 carbons. So it is the propane. And in the second position, bromine atom is there. So it is called the 2-bromo. In this way, from the structures of the halo compounds, haloalkanes or haloarenes, we can name as per IUPAC system. Now for the dihalo. The dihaloalkanes having the same type of halogen atoms are named as the alkylidene or alkyl dihalide. The dihalo compounds having both the halogen atoms are further classified as geminal halides or gem halides when both the halogen atoms are present in the same carbon atoms of the chain. We'll get the example. And when the halogen atoms are present on adjacent carbon atoms, then it is called the vicinal halides or big dihalides. In common naming system, gem halides are named as the alkyl halides and weak halides are named as the alkaline dihalides. But in IUPAC system, they are named as dihaloalkanes. Now we'll go for the example. So if you consider the first structures, H3C single bond CaCl2, for this dihalo compounds, common name is their ethylene chloride or gem dihalide. But in IUPAC system, it is the 1, 2, carbon number is 2, so it is obviously the ethane, and carbon number 1 is attached to the 2 numbers of chlorine atoms, so it is the 1,1-dichloroethane. In the second structure, the difference between the first structure, here the chlorine atom attached to the 2 different carbon atoms. So common name is the ethylene dichloride or VIC-di halide. But in IUPAC name, you see that carbon number 1 attached to the 1 chlorine atom and carbon number 2 attached to the another chlorine atom. And so this compound has the 2 carbons, so it is obviously the ethane, and position number 1 and position number 2 has the 2 chlorine atoms, so it is the dichloro. In this way, from the structure, you can estimate the name as per IUPAC system. Now there are some common and IUPAC names of some halides. You can find it. Here number of examples are there. So you can take the structure from the left side and you try to name as per IUPAC system. And this is good way to practice because from here the question in exam will come. Now write the IUPAC names of the following. There is a 3 structures is there. So in the first case, as per IUPAC system, always you have to see the position. This is the one position for the double bond and this is the bromine atom attached. So from any one longest end, you have to start the numbering of the carbon chain. Where is this double bond is nearby as per the rule of the IUPAC system. So this carbon is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4, this is 5. So this is the longest carbon chain. So 5 number of carbon in this longest carbon chain, so it is the pentene. And in second position, double bond is there, so position you have to give the 2. If double bond is there, then we used to tell the pentene, ENE. And then fourth position is the bromine atom, so 4 bromo pent-2-ene. This is the full name as per IUPAC system. In the second structure, again same you have to do. Here the longest chain, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this case, if you see that, then you have to naming from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this diene, that means this double bond, should be have least number as per IUPAC rule. So now it is the 4 carbons is there, so it is the butene, and in between for the position of the double bond 1 you have to write. Now alphabetically first will come the bromo, then methyl. First will come the bromo and then methyl. For bromo, what is the position number? 3. And for the methyl group, position is the 2. So full name is the 3-bromo-2-methyl but 1 in. In the third structure, if you go, then again you see that here how many numbers is there? If you consider from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you consider from here 1, 2, 3, 4. So longest chain is this one. So you can numbering on the carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it is the 5, that means pent in, double bond is there. So it is the pent in and the double bond is the on carbon number 2. Now bromine will come first because alphabetically B will come first, then the M. So it is the 4th position, bromo is there, so 4th bromo, and 3rd position methyl is there, so 3-methyl. So full name is 4-bromo, 3-methyl, pent, 2 in. Now we have to write the structure of the following compounds. This is some problem, so we have to solve now. Pentane. Pentane means here the 5 carbon is there. Okay. So now in the 2nd position, chloro. 2nd position, chloro. That means here Cl. 3rd position, methyl. Here CH3. So we'll fill up every position with the hydrogen. So here CH3, Cl, here 3 bond is there, so another H will be added. For this case, another H will be added. And in this case, 2H will be added. And in last one, 3H atoms will be added. So this is the structure. So in this way, if the compound's name is there, as per IUPAC, we can write the structure. The second case, 1-chloro-4-ethyl cyclohexane. Hexane cyclo. That means 6 carbon members ring. My writing structure is not good. Please pardon me. And then you can number this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is the cyclohexane. In between no double bond is there. Please remind it. So 1-chloro, that means position number 1. Any carbon you can start with 1, not only this upper one. So this is the position number 1 is a Cl, and ethyl 4th position. This is the 4th position. Ethyl means C2H5. So this is the structure. And this one also you can write the CH2, CH3 also. CH2, CH3. In this way also you can write. So third problem, 1,4-dibromo but 2 in. In means it has a double bond, and but means it has the 4 numbers of carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you go for numbering, 1, 2, 3, 4, numbering of the carbon, then second position double bond is there. So this is the position, double bond is there. And 1 for dibromo. That means here one Br atom is there, and here also one Br atom is there. So you have to fill up with the desired number of the hydrogen atoms. So how many hydrogen required? Is 2 hydrogen atoms. In this case, 1 hydrogen atoms. In carbon number 2 also 1 hydrogen atom is there, and in this case you have to put here one H and here one H. So here also you can write in this way H. So in this way we can write the structure as per IUPAC system.